Hi folks, Jeff Williams here where we have the largest selection of Chevrolet Silverado and GMC trucks with up to $5,000 cash back or 0% financing for 72 months. Plus you can take full advantage of over $9,000 in cash back and Autry Moreland discounts on select Chevrolet and GMC full-size SUVs. That's Autry Moreland Incorporated, 2505 East Malone in Sykeston, Missouri.
If more than that on the back of your car, truck, or horse, you paid too much!
Good morning. Welcome back once again to the Statesman News Network. My name's Corey Knowles, and today is Thursday, August 5th. Got a lot going on today. First off, 8 people were sentenced to prison on Law Day this Wednesday. Among those people was Michael Norman, a Bernie man who pled guilty to charges stemming from an ATV wreck that killed a man last year near Bernie. According to the complaint, formally filed through Welborn's office, Norman was found to be under the influence of alcohol, was operating a motor vehicle in a negligent manner, and caused the death of Ronald P. Craver, 41 of Bernie. Norman's 7-year-old son was riding as a passenger on the Craver motorcycle at the time of the wreck. Norman, according to the complaint, was operating the ATV in the wrong lane of travel along a stretch of Z Highway, 7 miles east of Bernie, and slowed to turn when Craver, driving the motorcycle, struck him from behind. Craver was pronounced dead at the scene, and Norman's young son was injured and taken to a Cape Girardeau hospital by ambulance. He recently pled guilty to the amended charge of the Class C felony of involuntary manslaughter. According to Stoddard County Prosecuting Attorney Bryony Welborn, family members spoke on behalf of both sides of the argument at yesterday's sentencing hearing, and Norman was sentenced to 12 years. If you want information on the other 7 people who were sentenced, it's all in the story. You'll want to check it out. In Poplar Bluff yesterday, federal immigration authorities have arrested 5 people from Mexico and China for immigration violations. The arrests happened Wednesday after agents with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and the Office of Homeland Security executed search warrants at the China Buffet Mongolian Grill and at 3 Poplar Bluff area homes. ICE spokeswoman Gail Montenegro says efforts are underway to deport the 5 people arrested. Poplar Bluff Police Chief Danny Whiteley says 11 people were initially taken into custody. It wasn't immediately clear if additional arrests will be made, but Montenegro says an investigation continues into an ongoing criminal worksite enforcement operation. Also, we've got Joanne Emerson on Wednesday challenging her opponents in the November 2nd general election to a series of hour-long public debates on issues important to 8th Congressional District voters. She said it's her hope that the candidates can agree to have this important conversation with voters in October. This election is of critical importance to the 8th District and to our nation, and the consequences of what happens here in Missouri will have a dramatic effect on the next 2 years in Congress. She's looking forward to sharing her positions on the issues and to hearing the ideas of her opponents, what she said in her story here. Emerson said the events would be held on October 11th in Cape Girardeau, October 13th in Poplar Bluff, and October 17th in Rolla. She wants to cover the economy, agriculture, and other general issues. In Cardinal news, Cards managed to avoid a Houston sweep last night with an 8-4 victory behind a powerful Pujols. Cincinnati Reds won last night as well, so the standings in the National League Central Division remain the same with the Cardinals a half game out of first place. The team has today off, but they'll be back on the road as they travel to Florida to take on the Marlins at 6:05 p.m. Friday. In weather, another hot one, but less hot. It looks a bit cooler. Good chance of some strong storms later on as a weak cold front rolls through the area. High going to be around 95, which, well, it doesn't sound cool. Compared to the first part of the week, it definitely is a break. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching our show. If there's anything we can do, any questions, comments, suggestions, shoot me an email at cknowles@dailystatesman.com or give me a call at 624-4545. Don't forget to pick up a copy of our print edition for the stories we've talked about, much more. And on that note, we'll see you back here on Friday. Thanks again.